Hey YouTube, it's Sunday afternoon. My football game comes on at 3. It's a little late to be starting this chili, but I can listen to the game on the radio. It's nice outside. Hate to waste it sitting inside. We're going to smoke about a pound of homemade hot breakfast sausage. And about a pound of some 80/20 hamburger. I googled how do you make smoked chili. They said fry your hamburger and put everything in a big pot and then smoke the whole pot. That didn't make a lot of sense to me, so I'm doing it my way. I got me a nice pan underneath here to catch all the grease. I got my smoke stone in, and before I opened the lid, we were running right about 200, which I found 250 is pretty warm on this thing. I don't know how accurate the gauge is, but that's how we're going to start. When the hamburger's done, we'll come back. Alright YouTube, our meat's been smoking for just a little over an hour. The old Akorn did get up to about 300 degrees, so it really didn't take near as long as I was expecting. Got our sausage there. We'll give it a turn and let some of that grease drain out of it. See, I threw a couple jalapenos on there just for good measure. Yeah, I'll probably just leave those right there until a little bit later. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our sausage off. Throw it in our Dutch oven or pot or pan or whatever you want to call it. Put our hamburger in there. Okay, I'm going to get over here. Hopefully you can see down in the pot. No, you can't. It's dark. Alright, let's move. Alright, now you can see down in the pot. I hope. Now we're just going to take our tongs and our hamburger masher. Alright, now you can see down in the pot. Into little pieces here, I hope. Alright, I got our meat mostly broke apart. A little tougher than I thought it was going to be. I'm throwing in Tex-Mex style chili seasoning by Williams. And original chili seasoning from Williams. Got 1 can of tomatoes. And a can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. I have a can of dark red kidney beans. And a can of Great Northern beans. This all stirred up here. One large can of tomato paste. Now we need a couple cans of water. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I've got one more ingredient to put in here. A couple months ago I smoked some jalapenos and some Anaheims. I peeled them, ground them up, and made ice cubes out of them, just for this purpose. A couple months ago I smoked some jalapenos. Now we're just going to put it back on the acorn. I peeled them, ground them up. Get hot, might have to come back and add a can of water. I made ice cubes out of them. Pretty thick, but man, that looks good. Just for this purpose. All right, we'll get this on the acorn. We'll be back in a little bit. While our chili was cooking, I added another can of water, some black pepper, a little bit of garlic paste, and I threw in our 2 hot peppers here, our 2 jalapenos. Those are for my dining pleasure. I'm going to scoop up a bowl of this, and then we're going to top it with some cheese, some sour cream, and we got a bag of corn tortilla chips we can use on the side. And this stuff is hot. Look at that. That's hot. And I will be right back to show you how I top mine off. Alright, now I'm going to put some cheddar cheese on like so. Dollop sour cream in. I'm just going to put these on the side. And then I can dip those as I eat the chili. And there you go. We have some smoked chili. Dark. It's rich. Plenty of beans and tomatoes. And some cheese and sour cream. Now it's time for me to eat and get back to the Kansas City Chiefs.